Hello guys and welcome back. Good to have you back. I don't really know where to start. Where should I start? Right, I'm going to start by explaining something a little bit. In one of my previous videos I said that I only had one light on because I was having to rewire them, and I just want to explain what I was doing and why I was doing it. So I had two small LED panel lights. They were about this big and they were quite good, but they weren't really bright enough. They weren't giving me enough light, so I decided to get some bigger panels. The ones I wanted are the newer ones, and they're a little out of my price range at the moment. I think they're about £140 for a pair, and I mean they come with a tripod stand and this, that and the other, which I don't actually need, and most lights do, so but anyway, so I ended up ordering some off Temu. Just let me move my mic a little bit because I've just realised it's quite far away. So I ended up ordering some off Temu, and they're about the size of this sort of A4-ish kind of size. And they're great. They do white light, they do yellow light, or they do a combination of both, which is what I've got on at the moment, and I think it's quite good. I'm still not 100% happy with it. I think the newer ones are probably a lot better, but like I said, that's going to have to wait, especially since I've just bought the new camera. But I found that with these cheap Temu lights, and they were like £24 I think for two, so incredible price difference. But I did find that after they'd been on a while, like an hour or even a couple of hours, they would start flickering, and eventually they would just go off. And I also noticed that because they're on a USB plug, so a little plug like that, yeah, standard USB-A plug. So I had it going into a sort of multi-adapter, but it was quite a good one. It's one that it's got like 6 ports on it, but 2 of them are for fast charging, which are like 36 watts. They're pretty powerful. So I had both of them plugged into one, and it was getting crazy hot, like worryingly hot. So I took one out and I plugged them into 2 separate multi-USB plug adapters, and it was still doing the same, still flickering, still turning off, still getting crazy hot. So then I bought some plugs that were just a standard UK plug with 1 USB adapter in them, and I checked the ratings on the light, and they are 2 volts. So I made sure these were 2.1. So theoretically that should have done the trick. I think no, I've sent them back. I've sent them back because they weren't doing the job. I thought I still might have had them, but I don't. But yeah, so they were in 1 in each of these USB UK plug adapters and into their own socket, and they were still overheating. They were still flickering. They were still turning off. And they were still getting really, really hot on the plugs. So what I've done is I went online and bought a adapter, sort of thing that has that on the end. So it's a UK plug at one end and this at the other end, and it was, I think it was 5 volts. No, 5. I think it was 5 volts. Or it might have been 2 volts. I can't remember. And I'm not unplugging one to find out. But anyway, no, I think it was 2 volts. Let me just check on the top of these lights what it says. 5 watt 2 amp. So basically I took the readings off the back of the specifications. That's a hard word to say when you're tired. Off the back of the lights, and got an adapter that was the same specification. I then cut the end off the adapter. I cut the end of the USB on the wire to the lights. I did actually buy some bell wire, which is just this little two core wire. because I wanted to extend them so that I could make my gantry look a little bit tidier as well. I only needed to do that on one of them because the other one's long enough. And I stripped the wires, twisted them together, put loads of insulation tape around them, and like I say, I did one the other day, and I had it when I was filming the other day, and the light was on for 3 hours because I actually went out and forgot to turn it off. In fact, it was on for more than that. It was probably about 5 hours. And when I came back, it wasn't hot, and it was still on, and it wasn't flickering. And yeah, I've had no problems with them since. So if you are having that kind of problem with any of these cheap lights, it might not be the light that is at fault. It might be either the wiring or the plug that you're putting it into or whatever, but that is an option for you. So yeah, just another little bit of nail room DIY, and I'm not good with electrics, but even I could do it. So, you know, if you want any more info, just pop me a comment down below. And after that, I was going to do some swatching, but I'm really not in the mood. I have to be in the right mood for swatching, and I'm very often not. I mean, once I'm doing it, I keep doing this because once I'm doing it, I actually find it really therapeutic, and I quite enjoy it. But actually sort of setting up to do it, just like, it's all a bit meh. Just let me have a swig of my drink. It's the middle of the day, by the way. Well, it's 2:30 in the afternoon. I'm not drinking. I am drinking Vimto. Alicia, this is for you. Right, so we've got a bit of a haul, and some of it is resin stuff and some of it is nail stuff. I'm hoping that's okay with you guys. Hopefully you find all of it kind of interesting. I'll do these first and get them out the way. So these are some resin pigments, which I did buy some when I first started again off Amazon because I wanted them quickly. And they weren't too expensive on Amazon, but I can't find any sensibly priced opaque ones. They were all transparent ones, and these are both supposed to be opaque ones. So, well, they certainly do look opaque. Let's just get them out, have a quick look at the colours. There are some nice colours here. So yeah, when you're doing resin, oftentimes you will use transparent colours, especially if you're putting other stuff in it, if you put in embellishments in it, if you put in glitter in it, things like that. You kind of want your base colour to be fairly translucent so that you can still see the glitter, the mica powder and all the other things that you are putting in it. But sometimes you do want a solid colour. Like this black, I had to put quite a lot of alcohol ink in there and quite a lot of black mica powder in there to get this so that you couldn't just see through it onto the purple. Again, I haven't finished this yet. I need to paint the features a little bit and sort it out. But yeah, so I mean, it is possible to make them not translucent with mica powders and alcohol inks, but opaque inks are also very good. So I treated myself. That's going to need a really good shake, isn't it? 'Cause it's not moving. Still not moving. Oh, it looks like it's the only one that's like that actually, but yeah. So yeah, these should be nice and opaque, and there's some really nice colours there, isn't there? Isn't that lovely? This is gorgeous. This. Oh, this and this. Oh, that's a nice colour as well. Yeah, really happy with them. A couple of purples in there. A couple of pinks, a couple of blues, a couple of greens. A black and a white. I have ordered some bigger bottles of black and white alcohol inks. I can't actually remember whether they're opaque or translucent ones. So that's interesting. But yeah, I mean, like I say, sometimes you want them to be, you know, you want to be able to see through and to see all that goodiness that you're putting in. Goodiness? Giddiness, is that a word? Something's moving behind me, I don't know what it is. There's a ghost in this house. There's a ghost in this house. Where did these go? There we go. Right, so there's one set of the alcohol inks. I think, which one's it? How many's in this? Can't remember. Should have just counted them, shouldn't I? 18. There's 18 in that set. I think they were about £14. I'm not 100% sure. If anyone wants to know, again, as usual, let me know in the comments and I will give you the links. I need my scissors. So this is another set of, hopefully, opaque ones. It does look that way. As is usual with Temu, both of these, the packaging on these got quite crushed. In fact, I don't need to do that with this one, do I? Because if I turn it over, I'll be able to see all the colours. These are a little more subdued colours than those other ones. I think that's why I bought this set. So you've got some sort of greys and browns and things that weren't in the other set. The other set's all quite colourful. This is quite a nice set. It's coming up a little bit greeny there, but it's kind of a mustard colour. But yeah, they're really good. Again, I'm going to have to reorganise my entire nail room because I've got nowhere to put anything. Now this is premium epoxy polish, and to go with it, I have got these, which are little like polishing pads that go onto your nail drill. I mean, they could go onto, you know, any sort of drill really. Some actual spare pads there, but yeah, quite a lot of these have got shafts on them. I don't know how you would, I don't know how that works, because how would you attach that to anything? I don't know. I'll worry about. Let's see. I might have to look at the listing again to see how these are supposed to work, because these ones and these ones, how do you attach them? Ah, I think you just screw that into them. So you just, it's not that easy, but it is doable because they're kind of like this woolly thing. So yeah, that just goes in like that. And be careful to not bring it out the other side though, because that will scratch your resin quite considerably. But yeah, I presume that, yeah, there's a couple of those in there, look, to use on these. And then some of the others have got the shaft actually built into them, and it looks like it's glued on. But there's all sorts of different ones in there. It wasn't particularly cheap, that set, I don't think. I think it was about a tenner, £11 maybe, something like that. But if you want to polish up your resin, this is the best way to do it. I'm probably going to cut this of me trying to force all these back in here because you don't need to see this shit. So that's just the polish instructions. It just says that it can repair scratches and restore, or it can, you know, be used to remove fogging and staining on epoxy products. So yeah. Right. This is a ice cube mould, but I just thought it might be quite nice for nail stands, and you could, if it worked properly and they're the right size and it doesn't warp too much, you should be able to clip them together so you can be a long nail stand or individual nail stands. I thought that was quite a funky idea. We shall see how it works. Let's do some nail stuff. Okay, what's this? I think this might be resin. Yes. So well, it's a smaller bottle than I expected it to be. Where's my other bottle? Oh no, maybe not. Well, yeah, it is, isn't it? 100 grams. That's it. It says they're both 100 grams though. So, yeah, I got 3, I think. Yes, 3. And they do come with... I'm really off screen here, aren't I? Let's get back into the middle. Come back to the middle. So, yeah, 3 bottles. They are the same size, even though they don't look the same size. They are 100 grams. I might weigh it. But yeah, 3 bottles and 3 nozzles. Get in there. Get in. Definitely need to reorganise my resin drawer, that's for sure. Now, I said I wasn't going to buy any more tips, but I saw these and I don't have anything like this. Sorry if that's very noisy. The box is a bit weird. I might have to decant them into a different box, but they are quite long, so I might not be able to because I don't know whether I've got any long enough for these. But I'm just going to take one out at random. I'm hoping you can see this. They're like square. Oh, there you go. Can you see? They're like square on the end, which I just thought was rather interesting. So, yeah. I mean, they're huge. But yeah, I just thought they were cool. There's number 5. Where's number 5 there? I had my head in the shot there. But yeah, they're forms, not tips, but I thought they were quite interesting. And seeing as I got a lot of polygel recently off the lovely, who was it? Linda, nailed by LJW. Yeah, I thought I might try that out. I mean, I'd have to cut them way down because I've actually found it a little bit easier this week. My nails are, I haven't cut them, I haven't filed them excessively, so they are a little bit longer. You can see they've grown out a little bit, and my fingers are filthy. I've been messing around with paint again today, and I have actually found it a little bit easier this week than previously. So maybe I am getting used to, and I was going to say getting used to long nails. I know these are not long nails by most people's standards, but by my standards, these are incredibly long. And it has, I've ripped my thumb off a couple of times. That's a false nail, a press-on nail. But yeah. Anyway, moving on. I got another set of these tweezers, which these are my old ones, and they're very tatty. Very, very tatty now, so they're going to go in the bin. But I do use them a lot. I got this lovely set. There's a set of 5 in this like really nice finish, but the actual ends are not very sharp, and I can't get stickers off the backing with those. So I thought I'd get another set of those pink ones. Oh, I've got hiccups today. Now this, I did actually give one of these away recently in a giveaway, and then immediately when I'd done it I was like, oh, I should have kept that. Sorry, on my phone. Because what I'm going to try and do is I'm going to try and make a mould around these and make my own nail stands in epoxy. I'm not quite sure how I'm going to get a magnet on the bottom yet. I might have to pour them, then drill them out a little bit to put a magnet in. But yeah, it's a work in progress anyway. It's another project, so I will be doing some experiments and seeing what I can come up with for custom actual nail stand bits of the nail stand. Oh, it's so confusing. I confuse myself a lot of the time. Oh, sorry, just had to pop out for a second. Right, back. Where were we up to? I have no idea. Let's do these. Let's get a little tray. These, I think, are all the same. Oh, they're pretty. Or danglies. I mean, I'm in a danglies phase at the moment, but how pretty are those? Gorgeous. Check that's in focus. Yes, it is. Aren't they nice? AB shift on the stones. Very cute. And oops. Running away. You get, who knows how many. You get a few. Probably 10, I would think. Now foils. I keep saying that I'm not going to buy any more foils, and I'm going to start using the ones I've got. But I did say recently that when I had to do fruit-based nails, I didn't have much in the way of fruit, and I saw these, and how pretty are those? I'm not going to get them out because there's no point, you can pretty much see them very well there. There's all sorts of fruit on there. In fact, I will get one out because I don't know how long they are. Let's have a look. I think that's like 1/2 metre. Oh, come on. Come on. Be nice. There we go. So yeah, that's really nice. Lovely. I want a better storage solution for my foils. I don't know. I kind of like this sort of thing, but it takes up quite a lot of space. You have like lots of boxes like this, but it does work. So I don't know. Hit me up if you've got any funky foil storage solutions. A couple of stickers. Oh, look at them. How cute are they? And they're lovely. Slightly raised. Probably says something crazy like 5D on it or something. No, it doesn't actually. But yeah, they're really nice. And let's have a look at these. So these are Cats and Strawberries again. I might have these, but I don't think so. I don't think I have these ones with the cakes. I think I have that one somewhere. But they're so cute. Yeah, very cute. Some more Karomi stickers because I saw some that I didn't have, and I like these. These are really nice. And the bears on there as well. I love Karomi's bear. Oh, these are sweet. It's like Pluto and Goofy, I think, but baby versions of Pluto and Goofy. How cute are they? Oh, love them. And we've got hedgehogs. I saw these, I thought I don't actually have anything to do with hedgehogs when it comes to nail art. So, straight in my cart they went. They just jumped in there, all on their own. Aren't they cute? Hedgehogs and sunflowers. I really like that one. Yeah, really sweet. And I think this is stickers as well. It is. Oh, these are nice. It looks like there might be multiple in here, so let's get them open. Find the end. Oh, come on, woman. I have to say, this new camera, now I had some faff getting it set up, but now I've got it set up. Just over there is my monitor, and I can see what I'm doing on my monitor, and also my proper mic is plugged into it, so no more voiceovers unless I want to. They're upside down, but oh, look at those. Trying to keep the glare off it. Oh, they are beautiful. I mean, some of them are a little on the large side. Obviously, again, I've got fairly small nails, but some of them are a bit on the large side. But oh, look at these. They are so stunning. If you like oriental stuff, this is the bee's knees. They're upside down actually, because I've just noticed. Oh, maybe not. That one's that way up, and that one's the other way up. So, interesting. And love these windows and stuff. They're so good, and these screens. And little lanterns as well. They are so pretty. I could look at them for hours because there's so much detail on them. I think they are like water decals because they have this film on the top of them. They are beautiful. Oh, Oriental nails is going to have to go on my list because I do have quite a lot of Oriental stuff. And I haven't really done anything with any of it yet. This is a tiny, tiny, tiny mould. It's actually probably a little bit smaller than I thought it was going to be. But, whether you can see that. Let me try a black. Is that a little bit better? So you can see these tiny little flowers. I just realised that I broke my thumb, by the way, again. So I'm going to have to redo that. But yeah, little tiny bits of leftover resin will be going in there. And then we have another mould for resin. I'm going to kind of intersperse the resin stuff with the nail stuff. I hope that's okay, guys. If you would rather me do separate hauls for resin and nail stuff, then let me know. So I have one of these with the Kuromi in the middle, but it works really well because you can put magnets in each of these petals, and you've got 5 magnets, and it works really well for nail stands. Obviously this is it's not My Melody, is it? Is it Cinema Roll? It's a Cinema Roll one, isn't it? My Melody's a bunny, isn't she? But yeah. Nice. I like it. I like these molds. I like the size of them for a palette. They're quite nice. Some of them too big. I mean, I like big palettes now and then, but some of them are a bit too big. Oh, I have 2 of those, apparently. Interesting. I'll keep that one in the packet and decide whether I'm going to give it away or... Now these and these and... I think there's another one somewhere, I think are magnets. Now I did say that, like, for these stands, I've got magnet on this one, but I'm going to put metal discs on, but I'm struggling finding metal discs. So I'm thinking the other solution is, like I say, to try and make my own little uprights. And put magnets in them, and then I can make sure that they go with the magnets that are the right polarity. But we will see how that pans out. They put so much tape on these. I presume it's because they're magnets and they don't want them sticking to anything else that might be metal in the package, but it does make them a bit of a pig to get into. There's just tons of tape. Oh, brute force and ignorance. I am still strong. Yes, so let's have a look at the white magnets that I've got at the moment. These are smaller, but thicker. They are, oh yes, they are strong. Yes, I quite like them, but they are quite deep. They're probably 2 or 3 mil deep. I don't remember ordering any that deep, because I usually try and keep them as thin as possible so they don't, sort of stick up. I'll put them there for a second because, see, I think these are magnets too. Let's see how different they are. I seem to recall that I've got some black magnets as well. Again, I ordered quite a few different magnets because I want to see, because they all have a different draw or a pull, which is the strength of the magnet. And a lot of times if you buy them from a proper sort of magnet supplier place, it will tell you the draw or the pull on the listing. Temu doesn't. So it's a bit pot luck. And the last ones I got were, ooh, they're thin. They're really thin. I like them. I like them. I'm going to have to try and find them again. These are the ones that I have been using, and as you can see, I hope, they're even thinner. So, and they're all sticking to one another. Again, the pull, it seems pretty good. Yeah. I like them. Don't know where I'm going to store all these magnets. Let's see what else I've got in my resin bag. I'm sure there were some more magnets. I might be imagining it. Let's see, anything there? I might have put them in the wrong bag anyway. Let's see what this is. I don't know what this is. Ah, this is one of the bigger bottles of alcohol ink that I was mentioning earlier. Oh, and you get a little bottle with it as well. That's really cool. So this is 50ml, but then you get the smaller bottle with the little spiky thing on it, and you put that on, it's got the little cap on it, and you get a little funnel with it as well. So yeah, that's really cool. I like that. Let's do some more nail stuff. Ooh, some glitters. Now this, I'm going to have to test. It's a bit like this one, which is for doing the hearts, cat eye hearts, and this one is supposed to make it look like a bunny rabbit. So I will test that at some point. Now these I got for probably putting into like nail stands and things like that in the resin. There's some hearts. These look like little bunnies. Some stars, some dots, some butterflies, and then some bigger butterflies. But I just thought like that could be like a portion to go in and just like open it and just dump the lot in. That was my plan. We'll see if it works. But I quite like the colours as well. Some glitters. Again, this is mainly bought for resin, but you could obviously use these on nails. But they are chunky holographic glitters. I think these are they 10-gram bags? It doesn't say, but there's 10 bags in the set anyway. But I mean, look at them, aren't they beautiful? Ooh, greens are quite nice actually. Purpley, gold, that's nice. And a couple of blues. Yes, lovely. I don't know what this is. This could be magnets, I guess. I guess this is magnets. That's a handy little box. Keep that. There's another one of those there, look. What a surprise, I've ended up with 2 of something. They tend to send offers like one after the other for a while, and then they don't send them for a while. So I end up placing orders like all at once, like 3 or 4 orders all at once, and then no orders for a month. These are, I think these are like the ones, yeah, these are like the ones that I bought first. So yeah, like those. What is this? Oh, this is keycaps, and it's to go like this. So let me get my keyboard very quickly. Now, you see, I don't have any keys that are like a long key or anything like that, so I don't really know what I'm going to do now. You might have to go across there like a sleeping bear. Getting shot, that would help, wouldn't it? You might have to go like that as a sleeping bear, because that's about, there's only that one and that one, I think, that are doubles. But we shall have a see. I mean, I could do it there and there, I guess. I don't know. Maybe that would work. I would have to have a look. Or maybe there and there. those are slightly bigger keys than the standard key, so it might not work. It might not work. But if it doesn't, I think it will go on there, which I still think will look quite cute. I will show you when I've done it. It's getting quite funky, my keyboard now. I just use things. I've put them on things. I mean, ASDF. I use them all the time, so you know I know them. And that's my at key because I kept struggling to find it. And that's the 0 key. So yeah. And we have some poly slices. I need a storage solution for these as well, I think. But they're happy faces. I keep hiccuping. I'm sorry. Happy faces and little flowers. Aren't they cute? I like them. This is some more holographic glitter because, as far as I'm concerned, especially when you're doing resin, see, on nails you don't use a lot of glitter, but in resin you can use quite a lot of it. And I don't think you can ever have too much holographic glitter, and it is just lovely. Look at the shimmer. Look at it. Oh, it's just so beautiful. I have about 3 or 4 bags of that now though, but I will use it a lot because I do use it a lot. Let's do some moulds. Right now, that's not moulds. But these are all moulds. Let's do these 2 first. These are... Oh, this one's different. Hang on. Now I'm getting myself confused. Oh no, maybe not. These are like, I think they're supposed to be like coasters. But again, I thought these were perfect for nail stands. So we have a Hello Kitty one. And we have a My Melody one. I don't think there's a Hello Kitty one, like the cinema roll one we saw a minute ago with the getting shot. I'm trying to get the full set of whatever's available on these ones. So you could have a set if you wanted a set making, and the same with these. Like say, I have the My Melody and the Hello Kitty. If I see a Kuromi or anything else in the same sort of series, then I will get those as well. What was this? Oh, these are quite interesting. I used to have these back in the day. Back in the day. I'm that age now where I'm saying things like back in the day. So this is like a 2-pour kind of thing. So what you do is you pour this one, and obviously it's layered, so you could do like often they'll do like an ocean thing, and they'll have this as the ocean and these as like rocks, and then once you've done that you place that in there. It's hard to explain, but it does work. In fact, I think you do this just as the rocks and then put it in there and then do that as the ocean. I think that's the way it works. I can't remember. I've slept since then quite a few times. These are the little ones before I open that bigger one. But this is like, Stacey's got the round one of this. And it's like a sweetie shaker mould that you can use as a key ring. But what I thought was, because I'm looking for, I want to be able to do nail stands that are non-magnetic as well. So that if you're doing cat eyes and things like that, you're not worried about the magnets affecting the cat eyes. And what I thought was that centre bit there might be quite nice for a nail stand, but it's a little bit smaller than I expected it to be. Surprise, surprise, that happens to me all the time. So, because I was thinking it could go upright like this and you could use the top of it, but it's not that long and I think your nails might be a little bit unstable on it. But I could maybe do 2 of those. I don't know. I'll have a play with it at some point. This one. Which side are you opening? What are you? Oh, the teddy bear. It's a little teddy bear. They do quite a few of these. Like quite a few bears, and then like a bunny, and I don't know whether there's anything else. Oh, my stomach's growling. I so hope you can't hear that. And yeah, they're super cheap, and they're really, really cute. Now this is a set for making pop sockets for your phone, which I do want to do. I'm quite interested to do that, and you do get these pop socket blanks to put your design on there, and then they stick on your phone and they pop out. I'm sure you've all seen pop sockets before. So you've got some black ones and white ones, the blank. But the actual mould I thought could be dual purpose, because they're quite nice sizes for individual nail stands. The heart may be a little big, I suppose, but I kind of like these sort of geode type ones, and then you've got 3 round ones as well. So yeah, I thought other than doing pop sockets, I could do some little individual nail stands, you know, like these and like these that I've done. They're about the same size actually, but obviously they're nice and flat. I thought these could be good for doing individual nail stands that are not magnetic as well. So I won't put a magnet in them, but I'll build a nail stand up off them somehow. That is still a little bit of work in progress. I also got these, which are just like iridescent white stars. Quite a nice big bag. That's super pretty. Back to nail stuff for a bit, I think. Although that might be magnets by the look of it. Oh no, I don't think it is. What is that? What is that? Right, these. I had these. I bought these. I can't even remember what colour it was. I think it was like a dark, like a smoky grey. And I've been looking for others, and this is the only other one I've managed to find. But they're really nice. There's all sorts of. I love this shape. But I mean, that one looks a bit wonky. But overall, they're quite nice. I think they're really pretty. And I don't have that many green charms. This, again, I had in white one colour, and then I saw this, and I thought, oh, that's handy. Again, handy for nails or handy for resin. It's like abalone shell. Let me get in focus. So it's like abalone shell, like mother of pearl, but in different colours. Just like little slivers of it. I just thought it was quite nice. Over there. These are the little stickers that I showed you. I think I had them in like a copper or rose gold colour. And I think I might have them in gold as well, but I saw them in silver. So I thought I'd grab them. So I'm not going to show you them all because, like I say, I have shown them in previous videos, but they're all like this. They have got this like code number through the middle of the designs, which would be a bit of a nightmare if you want to do a really sort of XXL nail or whatever, because it's in the middle of all of them, as you can see. But they're really nice. They'll have to go into one of my new albums. My sticker collection is growing exponentially. Again, need to start using them. Now these, I was umming and ahhing about these because I thought, do they look a bit naff, or will they look a bit naff? I'm actually quite pleasantly surprised. They're like paper, but they have this, I don't know whether you can see it, get in shot, woman. Oh, what you like. They have like this iridescent shift on them, and they're, like I say, they're like printed paper or card, but they're really pretty. Again, I thought for either nails or for resin. So if you see any of this that you're like, oh, I want a nail stand with that in it, then just drop me a comment below or send me a message on if you're on the Discord group, or and if you want to join the Discord group, It's a group called it's not called Fifi Faffy Nails, that's Stacey. It's a group called Lip Smacking Nails on Discord. There is a link if you go to my description. I don't know whether it's in the... I don't think it's in the description of this video. If you go into my channel and go into my my bio, in the links there's a link to my store, and there's a link to my socials, and there's a link to the Discord group. Now the Discord group it's adults only, so you have to be over 18 to join. You will be asked to fill in like a little bit of a survey when you first join, but it's a group of really nice, really supportive, wonderful women and men. And you can ask questions. We've got like different sections. We've got a main chat section, which is just like anything goes. We've got a not safe for work section, which is a bit spicy. We've got tips and tricks and tutorials, and you can post all your YouTube links in there, and you can post whenever you upload a new video so that nobody misses it. And everyone's really supportive and helping each other to reach their goals, and it's a great positive, lovely space to be in. So if that sounds like the type of place that you want to be included in, then click on that Discord link and come and join us and say hi, and yeah, we can, you know, private message each other there and everything else. I realise that some people are not familiar with the Discord thing. It's a little bit like WhatsApp groups, but you have your own sort of server, and you have channels, and you can sort of split things up. And so if there's a, you know, some stuff that you're not interested in, you don't have to go in that little bit of the chat room, you know. But we can send videos and photos and things like that, and it's really cool, and it's a very inclusive place. As long as you're sort of a no drama, positive person, and you're willing to help other people and support other people, then it's your kind of place. So get over there and I'll see you there. Right, getting back into this now. So this, I think these two are kind of similar, so I'm going to open them both at the same time, so we can have a look. This is like the little Fimo clay slices, and they're hearts. And this one is all sorts. I mean, these are sort of marbly type hearts here. That's gorgeous. And there's some that say hug me and so cute. And then there's some little like sort of ice cream type things with hearts on them there. But again, nails or resin, I was thinking. And then this one is more hearts. They're really pretty. Really pretty. Oh, what is this? I'm scared to scissor it open too much as well, because I don't even know what it is, so I don't know whether I'm at risk of cutting something. I think that's safe to cut off. Be brave. What's in here? Oh, it is magnets. Okay. These are sort of unfinished magnets. They haven't got like a nickel coating on them, or a zinc coating on them, so they're just like plain magnets. And to be honest, they're not that strong. I can tell pulling them apart compared to trying to pull them apart, that takes a lot more force than it does on these. So I don't think I'll be using those. I might use them for fridge magnets and stuff. They'd be okay for that. Because yeah, there's a lot of resin stuff that I can make that can be used for fridge magnets, and you know, I could even send it in giveaways and things like that, just as a gift, but they won't be used on nail stands. They're not strong enough. Okay, some more molds and things. Get these out. There's all sorts of embellishments and stuff in here as well, which would be nice for nails too. So, oh, this is cute. This is cute. Get out. So, you know, I love cats and dogs and, well, all animals really. So yeah, these are nice. Those might be big enough for nail stands. But they're incredibly cute. I'll definitely use them on something. Now this, I keep seeing these, and I am not sure how this works, but I'm dying to give this a go. In fact, I'm probably, get up, and then it can be less noisy. I'm probably going to give this a go today. You see this holographic shift on these? When you pour resin, this is supposed to affect, and I thought it might actually be shaped so that it catches the light different, but it's not. So I'm not sure how it works. I don't understand how this can transfer, and certainly not more than once. Maybe they're a one-use thing. I don't know. That would be a bit bizarre though, wouldn't it? But I'm gonna give them a go, because how cool are they? I might, because there's 2 of each size, I might try and cut these out so that there isn't a hole in the finished product, and therefore it could be used as a nail stand. But we'll see how it works. I will film it and we'll see together. This is, I like these for resin. They're like, there's a few in the bag there. Because that's open. Why are you open? Oh, jeez. Give me 1 second. Let's get rid of that. You don't want to come out, do you? Come on out. Come on out. It's got most of it. But yeah, they are like, I want to say glass, but they're not really glass, but they're like chips in metallic colours, like little tiny rocks. How cute are they? I think I've ordered more of these in all sorts of different colours, maybe in bigger quantities too. Phenol, well this is phenol and beads, but again I just thought it was quite a nice mix to put in a resin piece. And the same with this, it's kind of wintry, sort of snowflakes and penguins vibe going on there, and a bit of, you know, hundreds of thousands of sprinkles. Anyway, but yeah, I thought it was quite. You see the penguins? Can you see the penguins? They're pretty cute. Another mould. I think this is a shaker mould. Oh no, it's not. It's just a bear with a dimpled heart in him for some reason. Could be interesting. It's quite a nice size and shape. Some of this plastic. Oh, my room's looking a right tip. This, I think Stacey might have this mould. I thought I'd ordered this like ages and ages ago, but I kept, you know, parcels kept turning up and it didn't turn up. But I quite like it, this faceted mould. I think with mica powders on, you could really make that pop. I like it. I like it a lot. Yes. This one is just a moon and a star. Again, I just thought it was quite handy. I like having some smaller moulds for leftover resin. If I do a pour and there's stuff left over, I just like to be able to make something out of it rather than just, you know, throw it away. So I don't know what I'd use them for once I'd poured them. But again, I mean, smaller stuff like this can then be put into a bigger piece. So they're always handy to have some smaller moulds. Is this a shaker? Yeah, this is a shaker. Again, I do have some more. I have a set of shaker moulds that are supposed to be arriving. This comes with a sheet of acetone. So yeah, nice little butterfly shaker, and then you've got the acetone which you can cover it with, and then dome over it with UV resin or whatever, and whatever you put inside makes a nice shaker mould. And it doesn't make a shaker mould, it is a shaker mould. A tiny bee. Again, I probably thought this was a little bit bigger than it is. And again, I will probably try and cut that out. The problem is if I cut that out, it's not going. The eye is going to be different to the other eye, because I'm not going to be able to make that circle happen. Yeah, I might have to think about that. And then we have another one of the Kuromi. I'm not going to open it because I do have one that I'm using at the moment, but that's the Kuromi flower shaped one. What else do we have? Let me just stop this for a second and clean up a bit because I'm running out of space. Right then, last few items, guys. Now then, these are, again, I keep getting these because I just think they're adorable. They are tiny, tiny, focus, tiny, tiny little hearts, not hearts, stars. They do them in hearts as well. But they are super, super tiny and I just love them. I think they're really, really sweet. Look at the shine on these. Oh. So yeah, you got gold ones and then gold holographic ones. And then you've got the hollow shift on these as well and on these. They're beautiful. Love them. I love them, I love them, I love them. Now these, I had bought some pearl ones of these. There's a couple of these in here. But then I saw this with lots of different colours. And they're like framed. So yeah, I have these ones. And I think I might have got ones that are round like in multicolours. But then I saw these square ones and I thought they were really cool. They look really cheap on the back, but the front of them looks nice. Yeah, cool. This is more sort of sequins. Again, probably for resin. I'm really struggling to remember where my camera is. Really, really pretty pastel, iridescent. Oh, they're just beautiful. There's some butterflies, the bunnies. We've seen some similar to this in this haul. 2 different types of stars, 2 different sizes of stars, moons and hearts. Really, really cute. This is going to make a little tray, I think. Oh, maybe not. Oh, right, okay. These are those little hearts. I think you can see, without me taking them out of the packet, this one here, you can see it's a heart, but it's made up of like different little gems. I have had them before. I think I've got them in pink as well. Let's put them. These are like Halloween charms. Again, I thought these were going to be mainly for a resin piece, but they could be used on nails as well. There's all sorts of little stuff in here. Little witches' hats, and little mummies, and bats. Tin of bats over. Oh yeah, they're cute. Little broomsticks. Eyeballs, pumpkin heads. What's this one? No, turn over. Oh, it's a little spider's web. And that one, what's that one? Oh, that's cute. Yeah, they're really nice. So yeah, either nails or resin stuff. More Fimo. This is like snowflakes and snowmen and candy canes and all that kind of stuff. Again, I thought it was quite cute. Ah, there's a white set of those stickers that I showed you in silver before, and I said I had them in rose gold. This is a white set. I do really like them. I'm going to have to check whether I've actually got a plain sort of gold rather than just the rose gold. But yeah, they're gorgeous. There's still 2 layers there. They're a bit of a pig to get them up without... Like, there you go. So yeah, you can see the kind of thing. Like I say, we have seen them before, but we've seen them in different colours. They are really nice. I've got some work to do with my sticker albums, that's for sure. I'd like to get some more sticker albums. I did get some in the giveaway from Linda, which was very welcome. Now, I think I've had these before as well, and again, I think they're gorgeous. They've got this like pink iridescent shift to them, and it's a set of 30 stickers, but I do have them, so these are for a giveaway. get them back in the bag. There we go. So, yep, that's for a giveaway. I bought them specifically for a giveaway in the giveaway pile, and I think that's, yeah, another set of the silver, so that's going to be going into a giveaway as well. And then that looks like another set of the silver. Oh, me and my Temu curse. I mean, they come in different packaging as well, so it's like, that's the thing. If you go in to, you know, the shopping page, it says if you've bought something, you bought this one time or you bought this 2 times or whatever, but there's like 10 people listing the same thing, and it only shows that if you're buying from if you're trying to buy it from the same person again. But I mean, they are gorgeous. I might keep 2 sets of those and just put that 3rd set in the giveaway, because they are stunning. And I am going to use them a lot. You see, I'm one of those weird people that I won't use something if I only have one of it, because I want to own it, I want to keep it. So in order to use anything, I have to have 2 of them. So I can use one and still have one. These, oh, I just love these. They're just so damn shimmery. Look at the colours. So yeah, I got some extra ones of these. I think I had a set of 4 of these, 4 or 5, maybe 6. Hearts and stars, 2 different types of stars, I think, and butterflies, I think, and, you know, the usual suspects, but in this highly holographic finish. And I struggled to find them, but I did then eventually find. I knew I had them, and I was just like driving myself bonkers for about an hour trying to find them. But I thought I'd get extras now that I'm doing resin, because again, you use a lot more on resin than you do on nails. So I got just this one, I think, but I'm going to get the set of however many it was as well. These are little penguins. Look at this. How cute are they? There's 2 sheets in there, so it might look a little odd. Let me take one out. Okay. If I do that, and then you can see it properly. Aren't they adorable? Oh, they're so cute. They're great for winter, aren't they? And let's face it, it will be winter sooner than we like. We're all complaining at the moment about the heat. And it's only been a couple of days, but in another week, when the heat's gone, we'll all be complaining that it's too cold and that winter's here and summer wasn't long enough. And oh, how are you in this? Flummoxed by packaging so often. Now, again, fruit. I went on a bit of a fruit kick because I realised I didn't have much fruit when I did that collab. They're a bit bigger than I thought they were going to be. They're quite on the large side. But still nice, still usable. Cherries. Cherries seems to be like a big thing. I think I have some like this with these like weird faces in, but they weren't as defined as this. They weren't. I think they were probably a cheap copy of this sticker. Oh, they're nice. Fresh fruit, fresh food, fruits, water, colour. Odd, but you know. What is that? Is that supposed to be a kiwi? But it's got a red rind on it. What is that supposed to be? You don't know. That one's not got a rind on it, but that one has. What? Some sort of melon or something? Maybe? Okay. Ah, here we have kiwis. Oh, I like these as well. These are nice. And avocados. Kiwis and avocados. Not a bad mix. And grapes are a bit weird. Excuse me, sorry. A lumpy pineapple. Them grapes are quite nice, but these are a bit... Maybe that's not a grape. Is that one of them weird... What are they called? Like dragon fruit or something? I don't know. But yeah, there's some nice ones on there. Oh, and they're nice as well. So yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. A set of 6. And again, I don't think it was expensive. I'd never pay more than like £2 or £3 even for a pack of stickers. So, has anyone got them? I keep seeing them like 50, a pack of 50 mixed stickers for about £5 or £6. I'm always a bit like, are they all going to be naff though? If anyone's ever bought them, I saw one on a haul recently and I was quite pleasantly surprised. But is that just a one-off? Were they lucky or are they always pretty good? Let me know, because I'm considering buying them. Oh, we've just had these before, haven't we, these hedgehogs, so that'll be going in a giveaway. And this is our last item, guys. I don't know how long this video is because I had to stop it a couple of times. More danglies. Again, I think they're all the same. Yeah, they are. So the heart will be the fixed point, and then the butterfly is the dangle. They're quite nice. I like them. I'm not sure about the colour on the heart. It's a bit, I don't know. It's got a nice iridescent shift to it, but it's kind of a peachy colour, which I'm not a big fan of peach, if I'm honest. Again, I think there's 10 in there. So yeah, really nice. Right, okay then. Well, that was an escapee. An escapee. There wouldn't have been 10, would there? There would have been 9. Right, I am going to go now and tidy up my nail room because apart from this little bit you can see, everything is piled high and I have nowhere to work or even breathe, to be honest. I have no idea where half of this stuff's going to go. It's just getting ridiculous. Oh my word. Yeah, I'm going to have a big sort out, I think. I don't know whether to do that on camera or not. I do want to do a tutorial soon. A nail art tutorial because I've not done one for a while, but I'm really getting into my resin at the moment, so that takes up a little bit of time as well. I do need to get some stickers put away in albums and get charms organised and things. Yeah, I might do it on camera, I might not. We'll have to see. We'll have to see. I need some sort of storage solution for all these moulds as well, where they're not going to get warped or crushed. Or let me know how you store your moulds if you do resin. I will see you very soon, guys. Don't forget to do all that good stuff. Comment, like, subscribe if you haven't already. I did check the stats the other day, and there's over 60% of you that are not subscribed. You're missing out. What are you doing? How are you going to know when I upload one of my wonderful videos? No, seriously, guys, please consider subscribing. It doesn't cost you anything, and it really helps me. It helps my channel, helps the algorithms and everything else. So, yeah, subscribe, hit that notification bell as well, so you will be informed when I upload one of my videos. And I will see you in the next one. Thanks for watching, and hopefully I'll have clean hands. Thanks for watching, guys. See you later. Bye.